G'day guys, today I'm going to show you 3 speed building exercises that you can do on your practice pad. Let's get into it. Now the first exercise we're going to do is pretty straightforward. All we're doing is playing 8th notes and we're throwing in 16ths every now and then. So along with our metronome, we're just playing consistent 8th notes on the practice pad. And then we start introducing a group of 4 16th notes to replace a pair of those 8th notes every now and then. The whole idea of this exercise is not to overdo it at the beginning. So you want to stay comfortable on your 8th notes, you throw in a 16th note and then you go back to your 8th notes. Now as that group of 4 16th notes becomes easier and easier, what we're going to do is add more 16th notes. And we're going to add our 16th note 4s both more frequently and consecutively. Follow the notation and let's go through the exercise now. So what you want to do is set your metronome to a speed that is comfortable when you're playing 8th notes, but that pushes you a bit when you're throwing in that group of 4 16th notes. And then you work your way through those levels so that you're increasing the difficulty and making your hands have to go between fast and slow more frequently or for longer duration. Now let's move on to the second exercise. Now what we're doing for the second exercise is we're playing more notes than we normally would consecutively with each of our hands. Now this exercise has levels of difficulty as well, like the first one. So level 1, we have 4 notes on the right and 4 notes on the left. Level 2, we have 8 and 8. And level 3, we have 16 and 16. And you want to set up the metronome about as fast as you can go, but with nice clean sticking. We don't want to sacrifice our technique for a little bit of speed now. If we practice everything now with a nice solid technique, it's going to pay off way more in the future. Let's get into it. So again, start this exercise on level 1 with 4 notes on either side, and then once you're feeling comfortable with that, then you up it to 8 and then you go on to 16. And again, keep an eye on that technique and that the notes are clean and consistent on both hands, because that is the core element of this whole exercise. Let's go on to our third and last speed building exercise. Now the last speed building exercise is just to practice a particular rudiment, and that rudiment is the single stroke 4. Now if you don't know what the single stroke 4 is, it looks like this, and all it is a triplet followed by a quarter note. So we have right, left, 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 right, left, right. So what it becomes essentially is just a group of 4. Now the reason this is good for speed building is that you're going to be able to play a group of 4 notes followed by a rest a lot faster than you're going to be able to play consistent notes. So what you're working on is your hands and wrists' ability to play fast in short bursts. Now, something we're going to change for this exercise is we're not going to alternate between right and left each time. We're going to play right hand lead and we're going to work on that, and then we're going to stop and we're going to work on our left hand lead separately. And make sure with that exercise you do practice your right hand lead and your left hand lead, because we're not alternating as you would if you were practicing the rudiment normally. And that's it. 3 exercises on the practice pad that are really going to help your hand speed when you're playing the drums. Now, if you got something out of this video or out of any of the videos on my channel, make sure you go and check out my Patreon, which has just gone live. So the goal of my Patreon channel is to be a lot more interactive with my patrons. So I'm going to be posting content based on their feedback with what songs they want to learn, what exercises they need to work on, what issues they're having on the drums, and where they want to get to. So if that sounds like something that'll interest you, I'll put the link down below. Go and check it out, and I'll see you on the next video.